And good afternoon, hail stalkers. This is meteorologist Heather Kay with your recap of yesterday's weather, as well as what we can expect in terms of hail activity for today. So let's take a look at what happened yesterday. We did have a small storm that produced some $1/4 to $1/2 size hail just to the south of Rapid City. Some heavy activity though happened in the eastern part of South Dakota as well as into central Minnesota. We also had another area of heavier activity in parts of South Carolina, especially in the northwestern part of the state, as well as into parts of Georgia and Alabama. So we do have two-star maps up for sale on our website. So let's take a look at the stats for those. The first one is for the Becker Big Lake, Minnesota area. The maximum hail size was up to golf ball size, and 6,000 houses were impacted overall. Again, these 6,000 houses, most of them did see the quarter size hail. So when you see the maximum size, that does not mean that all 6,000 houses were impacted with golf ball size hail. The next one that we have is another two-star map. This one was in South Carolina. The Malden Five Forks, South Carolina area got hit by maximum size of golf ball size hail, and 11,500 houses were impacted with this storm. So let's take a look at what's going on for today. There is a low pressure just to the north of Lake Michigan. There's a pretty long cold front associated with this system, and really all along this region, even as far east as Buffalo here, as that warmer air is coming in from the Gulf of Mexico, we do have a very wide area where we can see some hail today. As you can see, this cold front stretches all the way into Nebraska, even as far west as Wyoming. So this whole region could see the possibility of hail later on today. So let's take a look at what we're thinking about size. There are two regions where I think larger hail, anywhere from golf ball to 2-inch diameter hail, can be possible. The first is from say Cleveland to Fort Wayne westward to just south of Chicago into southern Iowa. I think golf ball size hail is possible here. That's going to be just ahead of that cold front that's going to be moving very slowly to the south today. Then there's another pocket of large hail, up to 2-inch diameter hail will be possible in most of Nebraska down into northwestern Kansas and eastern Colorado. Denver, you can see some smaller hail today. You're not out of the question, as well as into Rapid City, Sioux Falls. Omaha, I don't think you're going to see that large of hail today, maybe up to 1.5 inches, as the storm mode looks like it's going to become more linear as the activity moves to the east later on this evening. So some of the cities that are going to be impacted today: Rapid City, you're first on the list. 1.5 inches in diameter hail is possible for you. Your chances are only about 15%. The winds will be maximized at 65 miles per hour. Next on the list, I said Denver, you do have a slight chance today. 1.5 inch diameter will be the largest that you'll see. Chance of hail a little bit lower at 10%. The winds will be at about 65 miles per hour with the strongest storms. North Platte, you are in the area that I think will see some of the largest hail. Maximum hail size will be at about 2 inches in diameter. Chances will be at about 20%, and your winds will be at about 65 miles per hour. Expect those storms to be moving through between 3 and 9 p.m. Moving on to Lincoln and Omaha, again, you do have a chance for hail today. It's not going to be on the large side, only at about 1.5 inches in diameter. Your chances will be at 10 to 15%. It really depends on what the storms decide to do in terms of their storm mode. They can stay discrete, as we like to say, or isolated. You could see a better chance, but we are expecting a larger chance of these storms to become a line of activity instead of isolated, but we're not going to take you out. The winds will be at about 65 miles per hour with the strongest storms that do develop. Lastly, we have Cleveland. You're going to be just south of that cold front today. The largest hail size that we're thinking for you will be at about golf ball size. Your chances are again about 15%. The winds will be at about 65 miles per hour. As always, if you have any questions or concerns, anything like that, you can always call us at 855-334-4245, or you can email us at info@hailtrace.com. And thank you for watching, and I hope you all have a great day.